Thanks, Jack, again for your reflective and insightful messaging, and also your humour as well. Always gets the day off to a great start. Our international and national partnerships are incredibly important to us in advancing geoscience. In the opening session today, I acknowledge our international guests from the Nanjing and Tianjin Centres of the China Geological Survey and Dr. Louise Corriveau of the Geological Survey of Canada. We welcome you to Discovery Day. We are thrilled to have you here, and we look forward to hearing from you later on today and into next week as well. Today is a celebration of what the Geological Survey team has accomplished through individual efforts and through partnerships with research and industry. The size of the crowd in attendance and the buzz and the hype, I believe, is a reflection of the sense of value of the survey and the passion of the team for advancing the geological understanding of South Australia. Discovery Day continues the focus on South Australian geology this month, with a convergence on the Coast Conference last week, the National Exploration Undercover School starting in Adelaide on Monday, that I was lucky enough to be at the opening of. This knowledge exchange continues tomorrow with the South Australian Exploration and Mining Conference, where the department has a booth, and again next week at the two-day survey-led workshop on IOCG deposits, where we have a high-powered lineup of speakers at the Drill Core Library for Monday and Tuesday. I believe that event is booked out, which is testament to the importance of the particular topic to South Australia. I'd like to thank all the team of the Geological Survey, guest presenters and local students who have contributed to their posters today, and to the Resource Information team for their assistance in setting up this event. I also thank DEM and SA Museum staff for bringing together the geological timeline display of South Australia's rocks and fossils, and I encourage you to have a look at the displays during the break. In terms of questions and answers, there'll be a Q&A session just before lunch, and we'll have a roving microphone as well. So before launching into our first session titled New Geoscience, I'd just like to take a few minutes to share some information on key areas of focus for the Geological Survey that we're currently working on, and over the next few years as we look to create opportunities to open the state for discovery. If I were to articulate a vision for the Geological Survey, it might be something like this. We want South Australia to be known as the go-to place for geoscience, a place where our geoscience community is valued for delivering a fresh way to look at geology on a pathway to discovery. We'll seek out new and innovative collaborations and partnerships which are involving and contemporary. We'll also be valued by the community, enabling ways for the community to connect with the minerals in the ground to the role they play in their lives. To make a difference in the work we do and the work we are planning, we need to focus on our people, the data, and the projects we work on. To be open to new ideas, new tools and a new way of thinking, we rely on the strength and capability of our people. I'd like to acknowledge that, like many organisations in today's workplaces, we've had to trim and now must reconsider some of our past activities and outputs and reposition ourselves to deliver new geoscience pathways that maintain our credibility and standing as a leading government geoscience agency. With this need to review and refocus, we must ensure that our service to the state and our stakeholders does not diminish, and we continue to seek out and share this knowledge and expertise with all, without prejudice or bias. Our people are a unique blend of brilliant, creative and experienced minds, excelling in their fields and pioneering enabling technologies of the future. Our people. In our work, we focus on scientific excellence. Our team is known for a strong capability in geophysics, airborne, magnetotellurics, gravity, understanding of mineral systems, particularly IOCG, copper, gold and mineral sands, mineral system footprinting, ore body knowledge, geochronology, regolith, geochemistry, structural geology, data science management, just to name a few, and also sharing this knowledge through international, national publications and so much more. Central to our success is an energetic, capable and willing team with distinctive knowledge. Our appetite for data is insatiable. As a society, it is growing all the time. In a time of rapid change across our society and industry, our geoscience data is becoming more important than ever, and we're exposed to an ever-increasing myriad of new technology and ways of interrogating data, while facing the challenge of how best to provide this to meet our stakeholders' diverse needs. We are continually seeking new ways to learn through the data we acquire, but of increasing importance is unlocking the value of our legacy data, whether it be old company drilling or that collected by previous government pre-competitive programs. Recent assessments of areas of the state that have been targeted for the survey for investigation have highlighted a large amount of data from historic records which is yet to be made available online. So as we forge ahead, we're investigating ways to capture these historical records and incorporate them with records already sitting on our systems. We continue to see enormous value in our assets such as the drill core library, which often serves as an initial touch point with companies looking for insights into the next big find, researchers looking to unravel the state's complex geological history, and our own learning opportunities. We've recently added more capacity into the library with access to thousands of rock thin sections, so that now anyone can book online to take advantage of this collection of data from across the state. I've also recently introduced the RAT, which is a new structural logging tool that we are trialling in partnership with Reflex and Index. So we're looking to incorporate the use of this technology into our workflows. And again, all of these tools and services are available to those attending the core library. We continue to work with Geological Surveys, CSIRO and AuScope to enhance the National Virtual Core Library, which is now in its 12th year. This aims to provide an internet-accessible, high-speed, quality digital database of high-spectral imagery, sorry, a lot of words in one go there, and also works to developing the next generation of drill core sensing equipment and hardware, which will set a new world standard and hopefully be based at the drill core library in Tonsley. So the Geological Survey is happy to support the ongoing focus of the addition of this new data to our growing databases. Pre-competitive geoscience data enables us to ride through the ups and downs of the commodity cycle. It's a constant that informs smart mineral exploration as the market turns. By making good use of the available data, companies can plan their exploration concepts and targeting. Leveraging off this data is our priority. I'm a firm believer that we need to develop a clear understanding of how the Geological Survey should participate in an ever-changing data ecosystem, where the key components of technology, infrastructure, analytics and applications are used to capture and analyse our geoscience data are constantly evolving over time. We're active on many projects, many of which you'll hear about today, so I'll only briefly speak to some of these due to time. So as work draws close to a world-leading Gawler-Creighton airborne survey, the Geological Survey is now beginning to develop the next evolution of data science over this region, with a fusion of new geology, geophysics, geochemistry, landscape evolution studies, detailed structural interpretations, and exciting innovation, just to name a few of the projects we're looking at. The completion of this work speaks to delivery of geoscience excellence. You'll hear more about particular aspects of these projects this afternoon and tomorrow, so stay tuned for some big announcements. The state is blessed to host world-class IOCG deposits, and we continue to develop new data sets which build on our ore body knowledge, and again, you'll learn more about these shortly. We've previously spoken about an IOCG cube as a means of enabling quick and easy access to crucial data. To provide a portal and a landing page that makes it easy to navigate to this relevant data and associated reports. So while the delivery mechanism is still a work in progress, we're continuing to build our knowledge, and today you'll hear more about this new information that is now available online. We are expanding our commodity focus across the state to accommodate the increasing global demands for minerals to feed our low-carbon, high-technology future. We've recently launched and will continue to develop the Discover Gold portal, which provides a one-stop shop for gold explorers to access information on South Australia's gold mineralised systems. We're refreshing our commodity strategies, magnetite and copper, and including a review of potential for different styles of copper mineralisation in South Australia. We're also developing a position on critical minerals. We've seen one of the state's graphite deposits move a step closer to production, and renewed exploration efforts by many other companies which begin to enhance the state's reputation in this high technology minerals space. There is a strong minerals investment component of our work programs, which is aimed at acquiring and delivering new data to open new playing fields and unlock the resource potential of the state. The department has committed significant resources to the MinEx CRC. The completion of geoscience programs under the CRC is an emerging priority for the survey, and we'll be ramping up our activities over the next 12 to 18 months as we head towards our first drilling program as part of the CRC. We've flagged key areas of the state which are to be included in the CRC, each with a slightly different geoscience challenge to be resolved. Initially, our work is focused on the Fowler to Flinders region, which is heavily geared towards harvesting new data from the drill core library, further enhanced by learnings and insights gained from the recently held Central Gawler-Creighton workshop. The Delamerian region, an underdeveloped mineral province where we'll be executing our first drilling program. We've recently been approached to consider investigating groundwater potential in regions of the state to assist with regional development. The CRC represents a decade-long opportunity to leverage off significant nationwide collaboration of about $200 million between state surveys, Geoscience Australia and industry participants. We'll be able to draw on newly developed technology, drill sensing, real-time analysis, data capture, and a whole bunch of new research projects that are being undertaken as part of this CRC to piece together the geological puzzle that will guide us to unlocking new mineral prospectivity. We'll see new programs which will complement the CRC to evaluate the work of the survey and potentially turbocharge exploration and the next generation of geoscience knowledge from South Australia. So just in closing, I see the Geological Survey's role is to stimulate mineral exploration in key areas of the state by providing industry with new data and new ideas on the geological framework and mineral prospectivity of these regions. We're making changes to what we focus on, how we acquire new information and how we share this newfound knowledge.